Healthy plant-based eating, but don't miss out on nutrients. Going vegetarian is quickly becoming a trendy, health-conscious lifestyle. From office workers to celebrities, everyone seems to love this green way of living. But behind what looks like the perfect plant-based meal, there's a hidden issue that often gets overlooked: nutrient deficiencies. Some key nutrients that are commonly forgotten include iron, calcium, vitamin B12, and omega-3s. Without them, you might run into all sorts of problems, like unexplained fatigue, pale skin, weak bones, or a memory that's as shaky as a weak Wi-Fi signal. The danger is, most people don't even realize what's happening until their body starts to speak up. So, how can you eat vegetarian without missing out on essential nutrients? In this article, you'll discover the most nutrient-packed plant-based foods, plus smart tips on how to eat them so your body can absorb the most. You might be surprised to find that some of these nutritional superstars are things you're already eating every day without even knowing it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep receiving valuable content from us. Feel free to share this video if you found it useful. 1. Iron, the energy source in every cell. Ever feel tired all day even after a full night's sleep? Look unusually pale, or catch colds easily for no clear reason? Chances are, your body might be low on iron. This tiny but mighty nutrient is essential for producing hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen throughout your body. Without enough iron, your body's like a phone that's plugged in but not charging, looks fine on the outside, but totally out of juice inside. For vegetarians, getting enough iron can be extra tricky. That's because plant-based iron, called non-heme iron, is harder for the body to absorb than the iron found in meat. But don't worry, nature's got your back. Your kitchen is likely already full of plant-based iron warriors. You just need to know how to use them right. Here's a simple but powerful tip. Eat iron-rich foods along with sources of vitamin C, like oranges, pineapples, or bell peppers, to help your body absorb more iron. And try to avoid tea or coffee right after meals, since they can block iron absorption. Below is a list of iron-rich vegetarian foods that are not only nutritious but also super easy to cook. Lentils are a top pick, packing around 6.6 milligrams of iron per cup. They're quick to cook and great in soups, salads, or curries. Soybeans and tempeh are stars in the plant-based world, offering 5 to 9 milligrams of iron per cup along with lots of protein. Perfect for stir-fries, stews, or even grilled dishes. Pumpkin seeds make a fantastic snack. Just 30 grams gives you 4.2 milligrams of iron. Sprinkle them over oatmeal or salads for a healthy crunch. Cooked spinach may seem light, but 1 cup still delivers about 3.6 milligrams of iron. It's great in soups, sautés, or blended into green smoothies. A surprising hero, blackstrap molasses. Just 1 tablespoon gives you 3.5 milligrams of iron. Stir it into warm water in the morning. Use it in baking, or turn it into a naturally sweet, iron-rich sauce. Want to boost your iron the tasty way? Just choose the right ingredients. Pair them with a little vitamin C and skip the tea or coffee right after eating, and you've got yourself a red fuel your body needs to power through the day. Can you guess which combo from the list above makes a naturally sweet, super tasty iron candy? Hint: it involves molasses and beans. 2. Calcium, not just found in milk. When people think of calcium, cow's milk is usually the first thing that comes to mind. But for vegetarians and especially vegans, dairy isn't always on the menu, and that's where things get tricky. Calcium doesn't just build strong bones and teeth, it's also vital for nerve function and muscle contractions. A lack of calcium can lead to early osteoporosis, frequent muscle cramps, or even that uncomfortable tingling or numbness in your hands and feet. The good news? Calcium isn't exclusive to the animal kingdom. Plenty of plant-based foods are rich in calcium, if you know where to look. One important tip: avoid eating calcium-rich foods at the same time as high oxalate foods, like spinach or black tea, as oxalates can block calcium absorption. So what are the vegetarian calcium goldmines? Tofu is a top contender, offering 300 to 400 milligrams of calcium per cup, especially if made with calcium sulfate. Leafy greens like kale and collard greens are also great picks, with around 180 to 250 milligrams per cup. Bonus: they're lower in oxalates than spinach, so your body absorbs their calcium more easily. If you drink plant-based milk, choose brands labeled calcium fortified. A single cup can contain up to 300 milligrams. about the same as cow's milk. Chia seeds are tiny but mighty, delivering around 180 milligrams of calcium in just 2 tablespoons. They're easy to add to smoothies, oats, or chia pudding. And don't forget almonds. Just 30 grams gives you about 75 milligrams of calcium. And they're super versatile, whether as a snack or blended into almond butter, a bowl of braised tofu, a glass of fortified plant milk, and a sprinkle of chia seeds on your morning smoothie. That's a recipe for strong bones already. But here's a twist. There's one leafy green that's even higher in calcium than kale, yet almost no one talks about it. Can you guess what it is? If you want to see more awesome and useful content, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We're so happy to have your support. 3. Vitamin B12, the emergency fuel for your nervous system. If there's one nutrient vegetarians absolutely cannot afford to overlook, it's vitamin B12. This powerhouse plays a frontline role in keeping your nervous system running smoothly, supporting blood production, and helping your body convert food into energy. A B12 deficiency doesn't just leave you feeling constantly tired or dizzy, it can lead to irreversible nerve damage. With symptoms like numbness in your hands and feet, poor concentration, and even depression. Here's the catch. B12 doesn't naturally exist in plant foods. It's not in vegetables, grains, nuts, or beans, so no matter how clean or healthy your diet is, you simply can't get enough B12 unless you consume fortified foods or take supplements. For vegetarians, and especially vegans, B12 isn't optional, it's essential. So where can you get it? One standout source is nutritional yeast. Just 1 small tablespoon gives you around 2 to 3 mcg of B12. Plus a naturally cheesy flavor that works great sprinkled over pasta, salads, or soups. Fortified plant milks are another easy option, typically offering 1 to 3 mcg per cup. Just be sure to check the label to confirm it's B12 fortified. Fortified breakfast cereals are also worth adding to your routine, with B12 content ranging from 1 to 6 mcg per serving. Add a splash of plant milk, and you've got yourself a quick and balanced breakfast. Of course, the most reliable and consistent method is a B12 supplement, with doses ranging from 25 to 1000 mcg per tablet. Depending on your needs and blood test results, you can eat clean, drink green, and live well, but if you forget B12, your brain and nervous system will be the first to raise the alarm. There's a certain seasoning that's famous for boosting flavor in plant-based dishes, but did you know it's also one of the richest sources of B12? Hint, it's more than just a flavor enhancer. 4. Omega-3, the lubricant for your brain and heart. If your body were a machine, omega-3s would be the lubricating oil that keeps everything running smoothly, from a steady heartbeat to sharp mental focus. This special type of fat helps reduce inflammation, protects your cardiovascular system, and keeps your mood more balanced and stress levels in check. Many people think omega-3s only come from fatty fish like salmon or sardines. But in fact, the plant world offers its own version, ALA, alpha-linolenic acid. While your body has to convert ALA into the more active forms EPA and DHA, and doesn't do so very efficiently, eating ALA-rich foods regularly can still support your brain and heart health. And for an extra boost, vegans can take algae-based omega-3 supplements, a clean source of DHA with zero fishy taste. Here are some top plant-based sources of ALA you shouldn't miss. Chia seeds. Just 2 tablespoons give you about 5 grams of ALA. They're easy to turn into pudding, mix into yogurt, or sprinkle over your morning cereal. Flax seeds, also excellent, with about 2.4 grams of ALA per tablespoon. Just make sure to grind them before eating so your body can absorb the nutrients. Add them to smoothies or sprinkle them over oatmeal. Walnuts, a tasty and nutritious snack, providing around 2.5 grams of ALA per 30 grams serving. They go great in salads or baked goods. Plant oils like canola oil and flaxseed oil also deliver 1 to 7 grams of ALA per tablespoon. Just remember, flaxseed oil should be used cold, in dressings or dips, to preserve its nutrients. For a direct dose of DHA, the most active omega-3 form, algae oil supplements offer around 200 to 300 milligrams per capsule, making them an ideal choice for vegans. A tablespoon of ground flaxseed each day, a few walnuts in the afternoon, and an algae oil capsule after breakfast. That's a heart and brain boosting routine smoother than your Wi-Fi on a good day. But did you ever think that the tiny little seeds that puff up in water, yes, like chia, could actually be a brain superfood in disguise? A balanced vegetarian diet is completely achievable. Whether you choose a vegetarian diet for health, environmental reasons, or compassion, one thing is for sure. Eating plant-based does not have to mean lacking nutrients, if you know how to do it right. With a smart combination of legumes, seeds, vegetables, fortified foods, and proper supplements, a vegetarian diet can easily provide all the essential nutrients like iron, calcium, vitamin B12, and omega-3s. In fact, it can help you feel lighter, healthier, and sharper every day. Remember, read labels carefully, diversify your meals, and don't hesitate to supplement with B12 or omega-3 from algae when needed, because investing in long-term health is always worth it. Eating vegetarian isn't hard, it's just about understanding your body and choosing the right sources of nourishment. So, have you had enough iron, calcium, B12, and omega-3 today? If you found this article helpful, don't hesitate to save it, share it with friends, or comment, sample menu, if you'd like me to suggest more ideas. Thank you for watching. If you found the information helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on the latest videos. We really appreciate your support.